Hello students, my name is Shoumita Ghosh and from today I will take your chemistry classes. I will try my level best to make this subject easy for you all to understand, and I also expect all of your equal cooperation. Okay, so let's get back to our studies. So the first chapter is that organic compounds containing nitrogen. So in this chapter we will learn about all the compounds that contain nitrogen. So generally these compounds are known as nitrogenous compounds. Clear? So in this chapter, first of all, we will know about 5 basic categories of these nitrogenous compounds. So what are they? So let's come to the board. The first one that you can see here is cyanides, right? Cyanides that has the structural formula CN. That means carbon that will be attached directly to the alkyl group or the allyl group, and after that nitrogen is present here. So this is the structural formula of cyanide. After that isocyanide. In case of isocyanide, alkyl group will be directly attached to the nitrogen. Clear? Then nitro compounds. In nitro compounds, the nitrogen is bonded to two oxygen atoms. Okay, one oxygen atom is bonded with a double bond, and the second one is bonded through a coordinate bond. Also, it can be written like this, that N plus double bond oxygen, single bond O minus. After that, next one, that is nitrite. So in case of nitrite, the alkyl group or the aryl group will be directly attached to the oxygen, okay, of this NO2 group. So first there will be oxygen, then nitrogen. But in case of the nitro group, there will be first of all the nitrogen, and after that the oxygen will be bonded to the alkyl group. So these are the two compounds, nitro and nitrite. After that, the last one of this category is amine. So in case of amine, that can again be classified into 3 types, that is primary amine. The first one, primary amine, where the nitrogen that is present here is 1 degree nitrogen. 1 degree means what? 1 degree means that this nitrogen will be added to only one alkyl group. That's why it is called 1 degree amine or primary amine. Now the secondary amine, here the nitrogen will be added to two alkyl groups or one alkyl group and one aryl group. That's why it is called 2 degree amine. And the last one, that is tertiary amine. In tertiary amine, the nitrogen is added to 3 alkyl groups or one alkyl group or one aryl group, and the 2 remaining will be the alkyl groups. That means it will be added to 3 carbons. Okay. So here in this, nitrogen is added to 1 carbon, nitrogen is added to 2 carbon, and here nitrogen is added to 3 carbons. That's why this is 1 degree, this is 2 degree, and this is 3 degree. So these 5 are the nitrogenous compounds that we will learn in this chapter in details. Okay. So first we will start with the cyanides. Okay. So let's learn about it. Now the next topic is that the nomenclature of the cyanides. Okay, so here we will know how to write the names of the cyanides. Here we can write it in 2 methods, that is the common method and the UPAC method. Okay, so first example number 1, that is CH3CN. Okay, CH3CN. So in common name or in common method, it will be, first of all there is methyl group, right? First of all you have to identify the alkyl group. So here that will be methyl, and after that cyanide. So cyanide group is present, so methyl cyanide. Okay, another method is also there in the another process is also there in the common method, and that is, first of all you have to see that how many carbons are there, 2 carbons. So 2 carbons means acid, and after that you have to add O-nitrile, that is acetonitrile. Okay, so as on hydrolysis CH2CN gives carboxylic acid, that is known as acetic acid. So from the name of acetic acid, acetonitrile name is obtained. Okay, so these two are common method, methyl cyanide or acetonitrile, and in the UPAC method it is written as, first of all you have to count that how many total carbons are here. We can see that 2 carbons are here. So due to the presence of 2 carbons, it is known as ethane. And after that only the nitrile suffix you have to add. So the name will be ethane nitrile. Okay. Next one, next example, number 2, that is CH3CH2CN. So again, there is 2 carbon present in common name. In this method, you need not to count total number of carbons. So here, first of all, you have to write ethyl and then cyanide. Okay, this is one. Second one, here 3 carbons are there, and as we get propionic acid from this cyanide, so the name will be propionitrile. Okay, so these two are obtained from common method, and after that in UPAC name you have to count the number of carbons here, that is 3, so that will be propane, and then just add the suffix, that is nitrile. So by the common method and by the UPAC method we can give the names of this type of cyanide compounds. Clear? Next we will learn here the preparation of cyanides. Preparation of alkyl cyanides. Okay, so alkyl cyanides can be prepared from different types of sources, just like from alkyl halides, from acid amides, from carboxylic acids we can get the alkyl cyanide. So here we will learn different types of methods of preparation. The first one, number 1, that is from alkyl halides. So what do you mean by halides? Halide means that is obtained from the halogens, right? Halogen means chlorine, bromine or iodine. Okay, depending on the presence of this we will call it chlorides, bromides or iodides. So first of all we are taking R means alkyl group and then any halogen, that is X. Especially iodides are more ready to available, or these are more ready to remove out from any type of alkyl halides. So whenever we heat this alkyl halide with the alcoholic solution, okay, just remember alcoholic solution of sodium cyanide or potassium cyanide, then after heating what will happen? So first we are adding here sodium cyanide and then alcoholic solution, means suppose ethanol I have taken, and then heating it. So after this reaction there will be just like double displacement reaction. So here this one plus minus plus minus. So here the cyanide will be attached with this one. So cyanide will come here, it will make RCN. Cyanide will link up with this alkyl group and halide will be added to the sodium. So it will make sodium halide. So by this method we can prepare the alkyl cyanide from the alkyl halides. So you have to just treat with the alcoholic solution of sodium cyanide or potassium cyanide. Okay, this is the reaction, first one. Next is from acid amide. from acid amide, number 2. So the acid amide has the formula just like this one, CH3CO NH2. The name of this compound is acetamide. Okay, so whenever we are treating this compound with P2O5, phosphorus pentoxide, clear? So you have to heat this compound, this acid amide or acetamide compound, you have to heat here. So there will be one elimination reaction. So elimination means one or more molecules will be eliminated. So here there will be the elimination of one oxygen and two hydrogen, that means water molecule. One water molecule will be eliminated from here, producing methyl cyanide. Okay, so there will be no change in the number of carbon atoms, just only one water molecule will be extracted due to reaction with P2O5. Okay, the same reaction also we can do with the help of SOCl2, that is thionyl chloride. Again we have to heat this compound with thionyl chloride. So same type of reaction will take place again. Here there will be elimination of one oxygen and two hydrogen. Okay, and the formation of methyl cyanide. Along with this, two co-products will be formed here. One is this SO group will be added to the oxygen, making SO2, sulfur dioxide. Okay, plus these two chlorine atoms will be added to the two hydrogen atoms, forming 2HCl. So here there will be the formation of methyl cyanide plus sulfur dioxide plus hydrogen chloride. Okay, so by using P2O5 or by using thionyl chloride, SOCl2, we can convert the acid amides into their respective cyanides. Clear? This was the second method where we can convert the acid amides into the alkyl cyanides. Now the third one, is from carboxylic acid. Okay, from carboxylic acid also we can get the cyanides. So now let's see the method. Suppose initially we are taking acetic acid, okay, CH3COOH, acetic acid. Then what we have to do is, then we have to make a mixture of acetic acid and ammonia. Okay, that means you have to add here NH3. Now this mixture of acetic acid and ammonia, you have to pass it over the heated alumina. Alumina means Al2O3. This mixture you have to pass over heated alumina, which is heated at 500 degrees Celsius temperature. So there will be a reaction between these two, and what will happen here? This is CH3COO minus, this one is H plus, and nitrogen has its own lone pair, okay, one pair of lone electrons. So it will donate this lone pair of electrons to the H plus, okay, and it will make one ammonium ion. So the resultant compound will CH3 COO minus NH4 plus. Okay, CH3 COO minus, this H plus will be added to the NH3, making NH4 plus. So this is one type of salt, and the name of this salt is ammonium acetate. Clear? Ammonium acetate. Now what will happen? Now we have to make the cyanides from here, so you have to add here. Now we can prepare the cyanides from here by two methods. Okay, if you distill this one or by heating it again with alumina, it will make CH3 Cn, and here there will be the elimination of two water molecules. Two oxygens will be extracted from here and the four hydrogen atoms will be extracted from here. So there will be the removal of two water molecules. So it is also one type of elimination reaction where two water molecules will be extracted here, making the methyl cyanide. Okay. Now the next one is that in this ammonium acetate we can now add P2O5. In this one, if we add P2O5 and if we undergo distillation here, okay, after distillation it will make what? Again there will be the removal of water molecule. Two water molecules will be eliminated from between two oxygen and from here four hydrogen atoms. So again it will make CH3 Cn and there will be the removal of two water molecules. Okay, so this is the preparation of carboxylic acid from, this is the preparation of cyanides from carboxylic acid. Clear? Okay, another method is also there by which we can make the cyanides starting from the carboxylic acid. In this method, first you have to take here the carboxylic acid compound, okay, then add here any chlorinating agent like PCl5 or thionyl chloride, SOCl2. Okay, after reaction it will make CH3COCl, that means acid chlorides. Acetyl chloride, it will be formed here, CH3COCl. After that again add here NH3 or by passing it with ammonia. Okay, there will be the removal of one chlorine and one hydrogen from here, so minus HCl will be removed out, making CH3CONH2. Clear? And after that add here P2O5, then heat. So again it will extract another water molecule, so there will be the formation of methyl cyanide. So by this method also we can make the cyanides starting from the carboxylic acids. Clear? Okay, so in the next video we will learn about the preparation of cyanides from the Grignard reagents and from the aldehydes. Okay, thank you for today's class.